You're such a LA girl. Would you ever move? You ever think about moving to New York?
This has been a lot of discussion over this. Would I ever move? I just finished shooting in Chicago. Mm-hmm. If you take the winter away from Chicago, I would move there.
Really? What about Chicago?
Loved it. In all honesty, there are no paparazzi there.
Right.
But you get the city. You get New York with a Midwestern vibe. Mm-hmm. So you have like the downtown aspect of Manhattan, but with the city people being very welcoming and warm, like very Midwestern, like, blue collar folk. Mm-hmm. And no paparazzi. They just don't exist. They're just not there. You get like one in a blue moon like appears, but that's it.
So when you're walking around and people don't stop you.
Well, people will stop you. Everybody has a camera phone, but I can walk outside of my house or my apartment building and not have to keep my head down, which is what I'm so used to doing.
Right. And just disappearing.
Yeah. Here you can literally be like, no, thank you. And people are like, can I have your photograph? And you're like, no. And they're like, oh, okay. And you're literally like, oh, okay. Like no one argues with you. It's very Midwest. It's awesome.
It's great.
I love Chicago. The food is great. Mm-hmm. Amazing food. Amazing music scene. The winters are the only thing that I can, and they have the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, I was just going to say how
I love
the sports, right? Well, you got our Jay Cutler from I'm Bronco, so you and I would have a hard time with that.
But how much more fun would we have in Chicago? Yes. We can't have this conversation in LA because we got nothing.
No, we got nothing.
The Dodgers, which are awesome. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, the Dodgers are doing well right now.
Great. Knock on wood, they're great. But we have no football team.
I know. They keep telling us we're going to get one, but I don't see it happening.
They're trying to build a stadium.
Yeah.
We've lost one.
I know we've lost one now. Apparently we were going to get two, and then it down to one, another building, and who knows? I mean, maybe, hopefully. Catch me up on your parents. What's happening?
My parents are newly retired.
Finally?
Well, it happened, you guys.
This is what I love about Mila. Her no matter how successful she was on that '70s show and all the movies she's done, after that, your dad he was driving a cab, right?
Yep, Bell Cab in LA, and my mom was working at Rite Aid.
I'm working at Rite Aid.
They are awesome. They literally are newly retired. They may kill each other. I don't know if anybody here has parents who retired, but that's not always a good thing, as I learned. Yeah. Because they're just home all day, and they don't quite have hobbies yet, and we need to figure out like a hobby. So my brother's trying to get my dad into golfing.
Right.
Not working out so well. My mom and I are trying our hikes in the morning and like getting out of the house. But I'm so happy that they finally stopped working. You have to understand, they're 60-something, and they've never not worked.
Of course.
It does take a toll on your health, and so there's got to be a happy medium between the two. But I am so stoked that my parents aren't working. I have to be honest. I'm so happy.
It's great.
Yeah, it is. It's really great.
It's great.